Chosen one of your last challenges on this level of experience is going to be to stop stressing mentally, to get out of your head, because it is a level of hypnotic rhythm when you habitually look for things to worry about, look for things to be hyper vigilant about. These are residual energies. And, the way that you can, dispel a lot of this is to, genuinely look back over the path that you have traveled. And difficult though it may have been, you were never allowed to be defeated. You may have died a few spiritual deaths, but did you not continue to live? And so, the lesson in the difficulty of the path that the chosen ones walk is that even in the most difficult situations, there has always been an ever-present help for you, chosen one. And we cannot look at other people's situations because we don't know their purpose, and therefore we couldn't possibly know what their path is supposed to look like. Your path, however, has been what it has been. And again, difficult though it may have been, there is a purpose for the pain. Without the pain, you would not have developed the level of compassion that you have. You would not be as wise as you are. That is the meat of the situation. The bones of the situation that you can now throw away is the feeling of being victimized by these situations when you understand the transfer value of the challenges that you have faced and overcome, that you have conquered. Now you are stronger, better, and wiser for the path that you have traveled. Stronger, better, and wiser than most. And so take the meat, your strength, your power, your wisdom, and leave the victimhood, the sadness, the resentment, the hypervigilance. It is no longer necessary, chosen one. Look back over your path, not at the difficulties, but at how you overcame those difficulties. Yes, people betrayed you. They lied to you. They lied on you. They tried to take you out. But God, right? So your story and your journey is, in fact, your testimony. So it is time now, chosen one, for you to reframe the situations that you have lived through, to have a perception correction when it comes to the way that you see yourself in the game. You are more than a conqueror. You are in the in-between in this moment, unsure of the plan because thus far you have thought that you were working your own plan. And the truth is that you are working your own plan when you are in alignment with your highest self, who is God. The goal of the game is to make your will one with God's will. And then you will see that all is always as it should be. You relax, you rest in God, because she who dwells in the secret place of the Most High rests in the shadow of the Almighty. She says of the Lord, you are my fortress and my refuge, my God, in whom I trust. We don't just speak those words, we live those words. And it is not an easy path to walk. Not everyone has been chosen to walk this path. I have said many times there are 12 originals and 12 million copies. Tap in, chosen one, if you don't have a few copies of your own running around here. Okay? Shout out to, I ain't even about to do it. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for bridling my tongue. Certain things don't everything doesn't require a response, and yeah, I'm just not going to get into how the tares copy the wheat, and you know the narcissistic people who you know plug into an empath's unlimited source of energy and mimic your energy, try to mimic your entire energy signature. you know they can't copy your soul, though. They can copy, your words, your mannerisms. They can switch from saying, that they are connected to Oya to trying to now be Oshun, which will never ever happen. Okay? They can try it, but they can't copy your soul. Okay? And they don't have your heart, which is what God is weighing on the scales even as I speak. Don't be alarmed, my people, by the anomalies that you see in the heavens, because God had already told me a long time ago, well, November 3rd, 2021 to be exact, that the heavens would be filled with what he referred to as the angels, that the sky would be so full of them that you would not be able to ignore it. So full that you would barely be able to see the sky. This is what God told me in a face-to-face conversation on November 3rd, 2021, when he told me to tell everyone to not take the mark, because if in fact you took that mark, what he referred to as the mark, that it would make you an enemy of God. These were his exact words. When I talked to God about narcissists, I saw compassion in his eyes, compassion that I don't have for them. And he just told me that they are lost. And he told me that he was coming back to get his queen. He referred to his queen. He referred to the earth as his queen, as if she was a woman that he was in love with. And he told me that he was going to rescue every one of his people and every innocent insect, every innocent animal, everyone that belongs to him. He was coming to get us. I told him about my dream, about the time of change, and he told me that it was not just a dream, that it was in fact a memory and a prophecy, and that it was going to happen again, because every time he tries to gather his people, they are not listening due to free will. They are not, complying, and they run out of time each and every time, which is why his story continues to repeat itself. Okay? I do, however, feel that it will not repeat itself after this one. In my dream about the time of change, we left a burning planet, Earth, and went to another planet that God told me is bigger than Earth, and it had a glow around it. It had been untouched, uncorrupted by anything that was unclean. It was a place that had been prepared for us. God told me that I had been handpicked, okay, to take this journey. And I don't know why I'm relaying this message to you guys, but if it resonates, if any part of what was said today resonates or said in this message, tap in, okay? Because the aircraft that we left this planet on in my dream is parked above this planet even as we speak. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.